All right, let's get this one over with. As long as I promise myself that I will never post this one in the near future of, I don't know, my entire life, then I can be as vulnerable and open and honest as possible. So, life sucks. Let's all just get a helmet. Right on? Good. Next order of business. Arshay Brewing. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to pull this one out of the trash can. I've already put it in the garbage. Hop Getaway? Special edition. I think that's what it's called. Campfire Getaway. It was a campfire. Yeah. Are my lights not that good? It's awesome because I finally have some quality lights here that I could change at my own. How do you like that picture? There you go. A little bit better. So yeah. Hop Getaway, Campfire Getaway, something like that. Arshay Brewing Company right out of Akron, Canton. One of the two. Maybe Kent. I think it's Canton. Good. Tasty. Double IPA. IBU's coming in at like a 60. Not very campfire-like, but coming at you soon, we've got a s'mores. Got a s'more stout that I picked up. Yes, sadly, not sadly, happily, this beautiful, wonderful liquid of death is back in my life for the evening. I've been good and clean for a little bit now, month and a half. I've had one, I wouldn't call it a slip up, but it would teeter as close. I would call this the actual slip up. So I bought the beer a few nights ago, and I had 3. Yeah, I had the occasional 3. It wasn't necessarily right, but as far as I don't know how to take it. I don't know how to justify it. Being able to justify, let's just call it alcoholism or addictions and all that ruhaness. But plain and simple, I bought a 6-pack, and I bought a 7-pack. Yeah, so I had 4 tonight, 3 the other night. I'm sticking with that. It's a nice, easy, mellow night, but we're going to get a lot out in the open because it's really rough these days. Life sucks, but there's still no helmet. None of it's going to make sense. I'm going to probably bash a lot of people. I'm going to bash a lot of experiences and lessons, and I'm going to say a bunch of wrong things, which is why I hate, videos in general because, they make me look bad, quite honestly. I like making the videos because I have no friends to talk to and absolutely no one to listen in general, but essentially, I don't like posting them because I probably look like an idiot half the time. 3/4 of the time. More so than not. I definitely look crazy. Which is fine, because that's just natural. But, as long as I look as if I'm doing something of worth, aka make protein bars, somebody's got to make money off of this eventually. I mean, you literally are watching a business plan in the making. We're going to do 1. We're going to do 2. The problem is, when I actually divided these 1, 2, 3 out, 1, 2, 3 out, I actually made this one with all nuts and seeds and this one with all seeds. So I should have done all nuts and all seeds, but whatever. So let's do a 3-to-1 ratio. Yeah, that's what we'll do until this one's empty. But that sort of stuff happens with me. I'm never perfect. I'm never accurate. I'm never really even right. I more or less come to people with the mentality that I don't know. Currently, I've been in the mind frame. I'm going through a lot of chaos and a lot of mental breakdown. I tell people straight off the bat that I am basically, this guy's kicking him fast. Basically following God's will, so to speak, right? I'm kind of following my intuition, my instincts, wherever I feel called, right? If you're anything but a certain, I don't know, there's maybe 2 or 3 months out of the year out there that have birthdays to where you just don't get what I'm saying. You're more on the oh my God, I haven't had a pecan in so long. I'm not one of those months. I'm a religious, God, faith, spiritual guy. I'm gonna put faith above truth any day because I'm on like Socrates level. I think there is no reaching of pure truth. We will never know the ultimate truth. We can't know the ultimate truth. Not the destination isn't the truth, the process, right? The actual process is what human evolution is all about. It's all about what we are becoming, not what we are to become. It's not about the destination, it's all about the road, right? All about the road that leads to and how we get there. Sadly, I think as a species, human species, I think we've, I don't want to say went off road, but we created some improper roads. I'm not a fan of where we're at right now. I'm very upset, distraught. I am very, so, November, week of Thanksgiving, November, I don't know, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So it makes today the 20th. Is today my brother's birthday? Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday, 23, 22, 21, 20. It's my brother's birthday. Monday the 20th, November. Yeah. I obviously haven't messaged and responded. I haven't necessarily talked to my bro in a while. Let me go ahead and run through that process a little bit. Seeing as I love my bro, but I'll be darned, as I've mentioned before, that we are two opposite. I like Donald Trump is to me as I can't even because I never voted for Trump. I didn't. So for all you righties out there, sorry, screw you. I'm not a fan either. I'm just not a fan of disrespectful, hateful, negative speech. Like loving, caring, kind, considerate, gracious. Like these are much more appropriate terms that I want to see in my so-called leaders. Truth is one aspect. It's not the whole thing. So even if someone's true doesn't mean that they're not an asshole. That's right. So moving on, I did not vote for the same person as my brother did. So we're kind of at we're at a very different path here. We're very, very different in where we come from. I assume I'm betting, I'm hoping that you guys are all judgmental to the point where you understand where I'm going with this, but I hope that you don't judge to the point where you actually know where I'm going with this. Truth is, there is no truth here. Truth is, I forgot to wish my brother a happy birthday. Yet I love him so much. And sadly, we just don't chat very much anymore. I'm dying over here, though, folks. Legit dying. I am not doing well, as you can see. Cheers to nobody but you. Not doing well at all. I'm not going to be posting this one. I have to save something. But this is obviously not a very great video. I have this stuff in my head all the time about what I want to say, what I want to get out to the public as far as my truth goes. And obviously when it comes out, it just comes out a bunch of rambling nonsense that just doesn't really make sense. And like, I have no friends, folks. Or let me reiterate, I have no bros. I have no more people that I can call. And that's very disrespectful in a sense, because I've made a lot of connections, especially very recently. So to say I have nobody to call could definitely be considered disrespectful, inappropriate. But there are that percentage of guys that I think know where I'm coming from when I say they just have nobody left, in a sense where there's nobody can actually comfort me the way I necessarily need comforted. And everybody's specific. So just because you lend someone their number and, hey, call me whenever you want to, it doesn't necessarily mean that people are just going to call you out of the blue and spill the beans, so to speak. You guys should already know what I'm doing here. The third one was, let me just show you guys. No, that's not it. I don't think I've ever given, no, that's not it either. The third one is this. The seeds and the nuts. Those are all bought in bulk. These are keto nut granola. Actually in a package. I saved the package just in case. But that's what it is. Keto nut granola. I know there's cinnamon in here for sure. But it's just seeds and nuts, and I think there's maybe oats. That's about the only bit of grain, so to speak, that we can do in there, that are actually in there. I bought these for really cheap. Really cheap. It's like, it's more protein. I thought it was going to be pure hemp seeds, but it's more hemp protein. So organic hemp seed protein powder. That's the one ingredient. Problem is, that's not necessarily an ingredient. What percentage of protein to hemp seed it is a very big question. Like I said, I don't know that for sure. It is pure protein. And I don't necessarily put a ton of protein, pure protein in this stuff. So we're just going to do one. It said 4 tablespoons is 13 grams of protein, 14 grams of carbs. Obviously 14 grams of carbs is, it's all fiber. So soluble fiber 1, insoluble fiber 12, making up 13 grams of fiber. I think insoluble was like non-digestive. It kind of runs right through digest. I can't recall actually. I don't want to spitball and say things that are inaccurate. Make this video all wrong or anything, but insoluble, just look it up. Google knows everything. That's total BS. Guys, it's been rough. It really has been. I haven't had a job since I've worked at the butcher shop. And once I lost that, it was getting back into... It was all about getting back into spiritual life. Just making sure that I'm following my so-called God, or I'm following the path. Like I said, I'm following the will of the universe. My instincts, right? You pray and you hope. Basically, I've heard it said that, now this is a very rough representation. I'm not a fan of Christians right now, so quite honestly, when I see comments, or when I don't see comments, because this will never be posted, But when I see them in my head, all I see is everyone being against what I say. That's fairly common. So I not only play devil's advocate in conversation, for the sole purpose of having a conversation, but I more so than not, yeah. Like right now, I don't have a system of beliefs. I could say that I do, like, yeah, God's real or something, and God's the center and the ultimate, and the purpose of life is to love one another and to put Jesus and God first, right? Even with that, you hear Christians, wait, there's more. I'm so done with people right now, right? If it wasn't for one happy couple that have blessed me with this oh so gorgeous time and space away from all of humans, all of them, I don't know. I honestly don't know where I would be. I would not be living in a house with other people. It's not happening. I just can't do it. And I wouldn't be in a cabin in the woods. I don't know where I'd be. I probably would be running away. I am thinking about it. I'm back on the board of after February. I couldn't tell you where I'm going to be. I really don't. I don't know if I'm going to be working at the same job that I did last year, working for the camp. I don't know if I'm going to live with somebody somewhere else. I don't know if I'll work somewhere else, or if I will be halfway around the world, just doing whatever the frick it is that I want to do. And I really don't feel like doing anything. I've obviously now, because I know I'm not posting this, I can say it openly. Now I know I haven't been active, so I haven't been up and moving, getting vitamin D, right? So depression kicks in nevertheless. Thoughts of suicide are in my head every day, no doubt. And it takes me a lot just to bring myself back to the one more day, right? One day forward, one more day ahead. Just get through that one day, and that's it. It's really sad, because I have everything I need. I'm beyond blessed, folks. I have too much. I have too many things. I am first world. I am in America. I'm white. Right? Doesn't matter where you are, or it doesn't matter who you are. You're in America, you're fine. But by golly, if I don't have everything I need, yet I will find a way to make every single thing seem backwards, negative, and bad. And I've been sober for a good portion of this year. It seems like every single time. Now, I get it. When I'm sober, half of me says, man, it's getting more confusing. It seems like there's even more questions to life. It seems like it's getting more difficult. Well, yeah, because you have to undo. I have to go back and retrain and rethink and rebelieve or recreate the version of me that's actually accurate. I'm not sure I'm for this. I just don't. I don't know if I'm actually for erasing 35 effing years of my life just to restart. And it seems as if everything that I've learned over the years is just hogwash. And children can come up to me and tell me what the truth is. And the truth hasn't changed. It's still Jesus, God, love, John 3:16 Bible. All the normal BS that you hear in Sunday school. It's all the same. Yet keeping an open mind, I don't know. I can't help but I love playing Socrates' game of not knowing, like being the guy who just says, yeah, I don't know the truth. I have no idea what the ultimate answer is. And I will I'm never going to admit that I think I know the truth. I just don't. Like, that's extremely prideful. But I'll be darned if I'm in an age, if we're in a day and age to where every single person has an answer for everything. Every single person's truth is their own. Everybody has their own answer. Everybody thinks they know everything. And everybody comes from different opposite ends. Not even just left or right. It's from everywhere. I think of it as a sphere. God forbid I've just entered the flat earth theory realm. But you think of it as a sphere, and everybody has their own specific piece. Right? 360 degrees is 360 for a reason. Not just a circle, but 360 in all sort of directions. I'm not sure if there's a different number that I'm not considering here. But there's more to it than just left or right, and everyone seems to come from their own space. Yet everyone still seems to line up right at the same spot. I've told people before, or you've heard it before, that even murderers, even psychopaths, even the crazy people that we label as crazy find a way to justify their truths. Why? How could Jeffrey Dahmer have done what he possibly did? Oh, pretty justifiable. He had a shit fucking upbringing. He was raised terribly. And it just, one thing stemmed to another. This is just a part of life. It was meant to be. It just happens. Don't worry, I get it. There's so many arguments. I get it. I don't care. This is why I make videos, because I don't have to hear the other side. I could care less what other people think anymore. I really don't. Like, I hear it all. I've heard everything. I justify everybody. I think everybody's right. And I know that there's a religion, right? There's a religion that believes that everyone has their own version of the truth, and that we all believe in one common concept. We're just defining it from different versions. We're just all defining it from different ways of being, ways of life, ways of blah, 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 blah. And obviously people are going to say, oh, that's just not true. That's just not right. I don't care anymore. I don't care what people's their specific version is. I've heard too many different versions, and I'm just not interested anymore. Which means I'm not interested in connecting. I'm not interested in love. I'm not interested in relationships. I'm not interested in helping others, putting others first. This is really hard to come to terms to, seeing as that's my former belief. My former belief is, well, once you've accepted Jesus / God as your, and when I say slash, don't comment. All right? There's plenty that goes into this. But once I've accepted Jesus as my Lord and Savior, and I ask for repentance, define repentance. Look it up, mofos. And ask for repentance, completely do the 180, following God's and Jesus's path. And, once I repent, I feel like I'm good. Once I ask the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, God, to forgive me, right? Ask for forgiveness. Say apologies. I'm sorry. I forgive. I repent. I believe, when I say just put in your own. But once that's taken care of, I feel like I'm squared away. I feel like once that happens, the human being can be squared away. On your deathbed, no matter what happened in your life, if you do the 180, I think you're good. Right? Forgiveness, grace, mercy, love. Is there an argument to be had here? Right? Wrong. Good luck then, man. Don't comment. So, that's one step, or at least the first step. And quite honestly, it's the only step that I've managed to come to terms with. I don't know if I'm interested in doing the other steps because of how crazy this world has seemed to gotten. That's obviously disrespect for all the men and women and humans that have lived in the past who have done so well to get us to this point. Now, I know I'm bashing this point, but technically it's about the journey, which means if humans are still going, we're still doing the right thing. And with every soul saved, that's a win. I'm a negative Nancy. I'm a negative attitude. I don't see the positive. I don't see what's good. I don't know. I'm kind of like smiting myself in the wrong way. I mean, I'm under the influence and whatnot, but under the influence. We're talking half a beer right now. HMIYM. I don't know if I see the benefit of it all. All I tell my Christian friends nowadays is, you know what? Send me to that mountain. Send me away to the mountain and I'll be good. I know things can happen to where the voice, the call, the instincts will kick in and something may call me to do something more. But I don't even know if I would bring my camera at this point, guys. That's how scary it's gotten for me. These are very difficult to make. I don't make any more videos. I won't post this video. I prefer these videos to be watched after I'm gone. And that's because I know how crazy and stupid they sound, or they actually get. But I know there's at least some symbolism of truth. Jesus and God, right? Like, I mean, I don't seek to prove anything. I don't want to prove anyone wrong. I don't want to prove anyone right. My overall vision of a video for you guys involves me going around with that camera and microphone saying to every person, you've probably seen these before, but I would go around to every single person, say, what's the purpose of life? Plain and simple. And make the montage. What's the purpose of life? Boom, boom, boom. Every single race, color, creed, different background, different ethnicity, every single person, as many people as I could handle in the time frame that it takes me, relatively to get kicked out of a place, to run out of money, and to just pack my bags up and leave. And go. Just go. Around the world. I would like to see the world, but it's not about seeing the world for me. It's just getting in touch with every type of person. Like, I don't care anymore. I just don't care anymore. I have no care in the world to be here. I don't care. I've said that this winter, I've said this in years past, that this winter just seems like it's one of the last, but I don't see anything after this winter. Nothing. I don't see anything. I've envisioned taking my life every night for weeks. Sadly, there are some people out there that say, yeah, lucky you. It's been years for me. Coming from them. And my glass is tipped to them because God knows they probably don't have a beer next to them to save their life. I've been in. I honestly haven't even seen it all. I haven't seen a piece of it all, right? I haven't been around the world yet. But I feel like I've almost heard it all. I've almost heard every answer, every truth, every single style of belief. There's always more, right? Especially coming from the concept that everyone has their own set of beliefs, which they do. But I've been pulled in so many different directions recently by people I love, by people I trust, people I haven't seen in decades, in forever, in a while. And it's like, wait a minute, who in the world is right? Everybody seems to preach the same answer, Jesus, God. Yet, how in the world you come to that conclusion seems to be absurd, insane. Going off topic. Put the crap away. Don't nobody go nowhere. I've got this one. I've got so much powder left. I could live off of these bars forever, folks. I probably have enough. Like if I really didn't eat anything but the bars, I mean, this is metaphorical, seeing as like if this were survival, then I wouldn't eat as much as I do now. So if I used this box, this container's like yay big, right? It's about 50 pounds. 50 pounds of nuts. Well, I guess I'd have to use my other bag. If I brought my other nuts into this bag, into this game, I could last through an apocalypse. Oh God, for sure. There's so much. But I have so much powder. I honestly don't think I need to buy any more powder. That's what I bought the other day. Powder. These are on sale for $6, baby. Here you go. $6 for not goji, acai. However, the goji berry was also on sale. Oh, snap. All antioxidants, folks. That's all it is. That's all it really is. God, I love it so much. It's too fun. It's so fun. Oh, this game is so fun. It's so great that I can make a multi-million-dollar product and not make a single dollar off of it. This is crazy. So yeah, we have only done... Glad we got the solids out the way. Let's actually make it now. So I've come to the realize. I've actually thought maybe. I suppose it matters with how much coconut oil I melt, but I'm gonna do maybe. We'll do 4 big scoops, which is about 5 scoops. I want more. Hang on 1 second. 3, 2, 1. All right, see, I'm already back. And this is roughly 4 to 5.5 ounces. We're just gonna put it all in there. And that's gonna need more. I forgot my fork is. I don't care who's watching. Fast forward for all I care. Nobody's watching. Perhaps if I go to the bathroom, I'll turn you guys off. But I've been making some baller bars recently. I've added I've finally added date paste, which makes it obviously perfect. I don't have to freeze it. I like to freeze it because I just like the texture that much more. I think I need to add more coconut oil. No way. I'm going to have to add more coconut oil. Yeah, let's add more. I'm cool with more fat. You know, I need it now that I'm getting older. Yeah, let me go ahead and make some more. Let me go ahead and melt some more coconut oil, take a quick restroom break, maybe crack open another brew, and we'll see you on round 2. How about that, mofos? Sorry if you're family and you just don't get it. Oh, it smells like popcorn in here. If you ever noticed that burnt coconut oil, which is not burnt, but I'm getting used to the pre-smell. Can you hear it? Yeah, when coconut oil pops, it sounds like popcorn too. Yeah, hear that? It smells like popcorn. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. So we're gonna add another. Quite honestly, we're probably gonna add too much. I think I put just a hint over there. We're looking at a round total of maybe 9 to 10 ounces, which I think I'm definitely gonna have to add. Let's just do half. Definitely gonna need to add, look at it just dissolve. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Add more mixture, which is what I'm hoping for. I want a lot more in here. Granted, this is just the, there we go. Yeah, so now you see it to be milky. Yeah. But I want, oh, we'll get to that, don't worry. But I want I'm going to do 2. Let's see what we get. And we'll crack this open once we have our right texture. You should be able to notice in the way I'm stirring. Remember, think nuts and seeds, so that there is a lot of texture in here. And I think I might have to go one more scoop. So technically, this is a really nice, this is really smooth, if you can see that. However, this is almost what I actually want, a little bit thicker than this. And the downfall is I still have a lot more new ingredients to put in here as well. So I'm trying to factor in a lot of the butters. The butters might make it thicker. Gosh. But I also have the honey and the maple syrup. A lot more liquids to go in. Not quite a lot. I just want a little bit more. Quite honestly, this isn't very much. This just isn't very much quantity-wise. Like, I want to have quite a bit. There's always the possibility that I actually have, I actually bring these to the Thanksgiving meal for Thanksgiving with family. And I might just add the rest of the coconut oil because we have plenty of room in here, and I've got goji berries to add. I will add, I might even use a little bit more than this. There's not much in there, quite honestly. That is the, this would be the texture. Honestly, this is pretty close to the texture I'm looking to end with the coconut oil. I'm half tempted to stop it right here. So, I know it doesn't look too much different, but if you can check the smoothness, I mean, obviously this goes off of feel, and as it looks, feel, and visual. Like, I mean, I'm looking at it roll over. I'm feeling how it rolls on the fork itself. I'm seeing how easy it crushes through the fork prongs and everything. Like, it glides, it just glides really well. This is like a 5 to me. Like, this is a perfect mixture right here. I actually like this really well. Matter of fact, I know it's going to taste like crap. I haven't even added anything yet. I haven't even added flavor yet, right? There's no sugar. There's no stevia. There's no berries. There's no cinnamon. Oh, we got a long way to go. All right. Shoot. I knew that was going to happen. still hot. All right, so Omegang, Noma Gang. Courtesy of, I'm pretty sure Omegang's, it's not Ohio. I swore. I've had so many Omegangs. Obviously, they're very well known. You can pick those up at your local brewery. Cooperstown, New York, and Kansas City, Maryland. They've never been. I could have sworn. I'm gonna get made fun of. All right, well, not Ohio brewed. Oh my goodness. Wow, what happened? Did you see it? That's the second one. I don't believe I shook these beforehand. Did you see that? Yeah, you must have seen that. Real good. Belgian blonde. So right up my alley as far as this would be a great start to a meal. Like right before the meal. It's more flavorful than a common IPA. Like less on the hoppy side, but more on a flavorful, zesty, maybe not citrus, but golden, like dare I say, what do you call those things? Not like a monk fruit. Oh, what are they called? Son of a gun. I gotta wipe this up. Oh, the little grapes with thick skin on them. Squiz. Weird names. But they're so good. They're zesty and tart as a beggar. Hang on, I gotta get a rack for this. This is a good ounce or two on the ground here. On the thing here. Turn off the lights and watch the window. This one's already filled up with brew. What's going on here, folks? This is the second one. Maybe I'm not supposed to be, of course I'm not supposed to be drinking, but hey, don't really care what I'm supposed to be doing because I don't have any direction right now. That's what I'm talking about. I have been given no direction whatsoever. I'm not interested. Or I am interested, but I'm letting it go. I am letting myself just go. I have been given nothing. I am doing nothing. My exercise is failing. Let me pause. I gotta wash up a little bit here. 2 seconds. Or 0. If only you guys knew how much I wanted music underneath my videos. I say underneath because when I look at an editing track, obviously the tracks are above and below. So yeah, I still see it in an editing sequence. This is a really good golden ale. Maybe not golden. Maybe it is more blonde. But this is a great start to a meal. This is delicious. I should have had this one first. I thought it was going to be... I should have known. It's a blonde ale, but it's also Belgian. So I thought it was going to be like a double or a quad or something. Not that those are even remotely close. Let me see if there's any sort of... I left behind a president. Chauffé. My cup is... I have a glass that is not Chauffé. God, come on. And it's a Belgian. Where's that thing? Oh, I think it's in the cupboard. I should have used that cup. You could have seen this color really well. Chauffé yeast for our brewing team here in Cooperstown. Combining the year yeast in the primary fermentation, along with our recipe, our brewing techniques, and our yeast in the can conditioning yields a unique, flavorful, aromatic dose of magic. So yeah, not much to it, but dang. Belgian style blonde. Oma Gang, called Noma Gang. Gosh, I'm very sore these days. I know it's not because of this. I don't drink. I've drank like twice in the past 2 months. So I'm in control, but I'm losing control. I'm losing my careness. A lot of my excuses have just been there's not been any guidance. It's become more confusing, and when I say it's becoming like life in general. Now I justify it or confusing by having to undo so many let's say belief systems or old time ways of life, and that's understandable, but it's not like anything has changed. I don't disapprove of people's techniques or beliefs as far as how to be saved or how to live life meaningful or to the fullest, or what the truth is, right? I don't disprove most people's truths. It's just how to get there is usually completely different than mine. And it's like, well, I'm not saying you're wrong, but you're most certainly saying that I am. So if I got to change, yeah, I just did that. Look at that bad boy. I'm not going to, no way. It's just funny when most people, like, you have an argument with someone and they're always happier when they win an argument, or they're happy to leave their last 2 cents on the table, so to speak. Not necessarily win an argument. But when they put in their last 2 cents and you're like, huh, is that how you see the world? And most of the time it's just completely opposite of the way I would think. So, maybe we'll, turn over a new leaf and try this new sort of thinking out and see where it takes us. And nowhere, guys, nowhere. It takes me nowhere. Plain and simple. All right, so let's bust out the next round here. Let's go with some liquids. Let's go with more liquids. Let's throw in a few solids. And I think I've got to add the acai individually because I just bought those. The date paste can go in eventually. Na, 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 na. That can be moved out of the way. We'll do some cinnamon. Cocoa powder will be for the next round. I just picked up some cheap cocoa powder really recently, but the new guys are right here, and I think I'm ready here. So you guys know Nutso Organic 5-seed butter blend. It's called Tahini Infusion, but really there ain't no taste. That's also really oily at the bottom. Ingredients, real quick, because there's like 5 of them. Sesame seeds, flax seeds, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, chia seeds. How they got it to be, I mean, quite honestly, I guess it's just because it's blended so, it's like churned so crazily. Sorry, you can't see me very well. But it's churned so crazily that the oil is separate from the solid. So if you blend those seeds together so much so that the oil begins to separate, almost like making butter, right? If you make butter from milk, it starts to separate solid from liquid. I would assume the same process occurs here, but there's no flavor. There's like nothing. But hey, it's all good. It's all healthy. It's all delicious. We're gonna do sunflower butter, a common favorite that I decided to buy like 2 or 3 of these things of. I did buy the chocolate version because I'm not allergic to chocolate, so why not? Chocolate sweet tahini. Only 3 ingredients. what is it? Sesame seeds, right? So I never have made the comparison between tahini and sesame seeds. Sesame seeds, pure cane sugar, and cocoa powder. So beautiful, beautiful little combo there. I love it. We also have hazelnut spread. I know there's one more in here. Hazelnut spread is the same. It's just a different brand. I have almond butter, which I suppose we have a lot of almond butter. I think we're going to leave it there. Let's just stick with these and see where we can go from here. We're also going to do stevia just to sweeten things up a little bit. I feel like I'm missing one more. I do. Maybe the maple syrup is the other sweetener, which I already have. So I'm going to do liquids first. It's just a little bit easier to blend in my opinion. So we're going to start with honey. Where else to take this whole night? And this whole night of extravaganza crap. We're going to do, ready, 1 ounce. Nope. 1 ounce. 2 ounces. 3 ounces. 4 ounces. Actually, 4 ounces. Yeah, it comes out slower than you think. I sell this. I'm just kidding. Let's see. And I've got maybe the same amount left in here. It's gonna come out a lot faster, so I gotta be careful. 1, 2, 3, 4. God, that maple. And maple. Mix up the maple honey. Get it nice and smooth. I don't know where else to go, folks. I absolutely am ready to leave, ready to die, ready to be done here. And I pray to God nobody actually sees this video, because there's a lot more out there like me. There's way more people that have within them, just the same as me, have within them a truth. They have, every person has within them like the ability to change, someone else's life for the better, right? And even if it's just one person, which it never is, usually, the least of the least good people can change the most of the most bad people, if that even makes sense, right? So let's get so ist right now, right? The handicap person can change millions, right, from their wheelchair. That was so wrong of me. But essentially, the person who can't speak, the person who can't see, the person who can't hear has the ability to change everybody, right? Because of their loss, they can gain. What they lose via themselves, they gain via changing others, right? For the better, right? I can't think of the character. I can't think of the gentleman who lost both arms and legs and just talks all day. I would know his name instantly, but I haven't heard him speak in a while. I haven't been following in a while. Let me think of a quote. Yeah, I don't know which would tease, so I'm kind of hesitating. This is not even enough here. I guess we got date pastry though. That's better. Ooh. Next we'll do. So it's funny to see the harder someone's life gets, the more change they can produce in the world. My problem is, my life really isn't that hard. It's really not been that difficult. I can complain until the end I really can. Like, I really could. I could never stop listing my struggles. Give me a pad and pen, and I'll write an essay on my struggles. So acai. We're just going to do enough to cover the top and a nice little layer. Twice. 38 servings. I got 3 bags of this. And it's a pretty good taste. I could list off my struggles for a while. The downfall is I know I haven't had it the worst. I don't want to talk about right now. I really don't. I don't want to talk about precise details. I really don't, because I don't want to make people look bad because I'm in a specific standpoint. People that I want to love but just don't know how. People that I want help from but just can't seem to receive. People I want to relate to but just feel like we're in a complete opposite playing fields. Not even in the same freaking arena, man. Like, I just want to relate to somebody. And when I say relate, I need a fucking mirror. I need somebody to just listen without response. I mean, I want response. I haven't had a bro. I haven't had a bro in forever. I really haven't. And I know people would get offended, I've made many friends recently, but I just don't know what it's like. I'm just a different character. I've seen different things. I've experienced different things. I'm older or younger than most of the people that I know. There's nobody. I don't know anybody. I don't know anyone, not a single, that I can really relate to, or that I have been able to relate to. Goji berries going in. We're gonna keep this relatively light. I want at least two more uses out of these. I love goji berries. They're tangy. They're tart. I would love to make a beer out of a goji berry, like a sour beer. They're just so good. They're like a cherry grape with a dash of strawberry, right? It's got a hint of sweetness. It's got a splash of flavor. It's distinct flavor, but it's also got great tart and a good little sweet kick, whatever that even means. Golden oldie. Let's go to the blonde. Oh, I should have had this first. It's a lot more yellow than the previous two. Yellow, so obviously blonde, but the last beer was a little bit more. I mean, yeah, orange to red. I'm trying to think of that fruit. It wasn't fruity though. Maybe, I don't want to say fig. Certainly wasn't fig. But it had more of that earthy, right? A little bit more, what would you call it? Piney res to it. Well, this is way fruitier. Not way, but definitely fruitier. Very good golden beverage. This is a really good beer. Yeah, good job, Oma Gang. And I guess I thought that they were from Cleveland because they're so well sold here. And I've bought many of their beers, and they're usually pretty good, so. Whoosh. HIMYM. Wait. HIMYM. I can't think of that fruit. It's not an accurate fruit anyway, though. This one's more yellow. It's a tart grape. It's a really small grape with not just skin on it, but like peelable skin. Really, it's like a small orange. Kumquat! Kumquat! It's like a kumquat, but a little bit more yellow, just a dash more yellow. I've had some kumquats that are really close to the tartness level of this. But yeah, wow, that's good. Finally, kumquat! Kumquat! All right, let's move on. We're going to go with... Yeah, we're going to go with hazelnut. Yeah, let's just do this. We're just going to add it all in there. We use our spoon. So glad we're over an hour right now. I don't want anybody watching these videos. Whoa, whoa. Where is Superman? I don't know who's good or bad. I haven't learned it all yet. Sorry, folks. I'm trying to get onto some music, new music. That's different. Whoa, whoa. We need Superman. It just came out by Tom McDonald. Obviously. If you hear the name, you're going to go look for it easily. So I'm doing about 3 tablespoons of that seed. I'm looking at hazelnut spread next because I have another one. We're going to do, looks like about 3 tablespoons as well. And these were all so cheap, folks. $1. $1, folks. I'm going nuts with this. Let's see when it expires. All right, so it expired a little ways ago. All right, so these expired quite a bit ago. That's okay though. Yeah, I don't really care. Could care less. I am broke and without a job. So, yeah. Matter of a fact, you want to know something even better? The date paste is just is younger, right? So it expires much later. And it's more expensive. So I may just use, I don't know who's good or bad. I don't know if I can even, whoa, whoa. We need Superman. All right, I can tell it's a little bit older. But guess what? I don't care. I'm looking to die. It's good to be able to laugh about it because even if your folks look at this, they'll be like, I don't know if he's joking or not. It's okay, guys. Don't worry. Yeah, I don't know if I'm joking or not either. But who cares? Doesn't matter. Live life to the fullest and on your own terms. There it goes. This is the tahini. Maybe. But it's so old. I kind of just want to... Oh. Yeah, this won't mix really well. September 23. That means this is 2 months. That's like 4 months. September. Wow. Even this guy. I don't know who's good or bad. Wow. That's probably gotta go in. I'm just going to go ahead and put all this fella in. It's pretty old. It's pretty old. I don't know what to do. I am so listening to music after this. I don't know what to tell you guys. Like, I am depressed and unhappy as all else. Like, I recognize this feeling more than ever. It's not anybody else's fault. I haven't moved. I haven't done much. So I get it. I've done this to myself. I've surrounded myself with quote unquote good people that have tried their best to boost me up. It's just not there. It's just not working. This is going to be so difficult to mix. Like, extremely difficult to mix. I have no idea how this is going to mix without me breaking a bone or a muscle. Gosh. I'm just not doing very well, folks. Life sucks. Life sucks, even though I'm literally living in one of the greatest places that I could possibly live in. On the outside, guys, I've made it perfect. I swear, if I died tonight, people would have no clue. People would have no idea what happened unless I made a video. Because I've put on a really good face. I've put on a really good mirage of just making it seem as if all is okay. And it is. Things are awesome, man. I love life. What's not to love? Except all the crazy people, which we're supposed to love even more than less crazy people because they need love. And, I don't know. So this is really thick. Matter of fact, since it's so thick, go in another 1 ounce of coconut oil. No big. Yeah, I could actually really use it. I have extra virgin to go around, but you all know I missed that exit. Oh man, that's so wrong. It sucks. It sucks, man. Like, I hate straight people. I'm just kidding. It's what I'm attracted to. But I'll be darned if, most so-called straight guys get offended when a gay guy is attracted to them. What the F does that even mean? Find me a woman. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to justify this, even though I do easily in my head. But it's so funny. Most guys, straight, are homophobes. And they will never admit to it because, well, they've got gay friends, don't they? It's so funny. It's honestly offensive, but I know that doesn't matter at all. Offending somebody doesn't really matter. I'm not offended. I just know that you're full of absolute crap. It's absolute bullshit. It's absolute bullcrap. People can say whatever they want. I have heard it all, and I know I keep on saying this. But guys, I have more straight friends than most straight friends have. Most straight dudes have, right? All my friends are straight. I've got maybe one person who's identifies as being attracted to the same sex, and is legit okay with it or something. It's just not. I got good people. almost didn't work out. It's just there it is. I got it. It's just real thick. Oh yeah. Guys, I know most straight guys are gonna do nothing but put up walls. And it's not until you put those walls down and be like, wow, I really did have a barrier up, or I really did say something that was wrong. Oh man, it's almost everybody. I'm not here to judge, but I will sit here and tell you that I'm more masculine than most straight guys out there. Yet you're all full of it, man. Totally full of crap. And I just wanted I've had 4 or 5 straight dude friends that just didn't give a crap. And not didn't give a crap, but encouraged me to be more me. It's not just about, oh, I don't care that you're gay. I'm okay with it. No. It's not about that. It's about literally it's when there's a difference between a bro and a friend. The bros encourage you to be more of yourself. They encourage you to be you. They help you be more you. Friends are just there for support. They support you. Whenever you fuck up, they're there for you. My family's just my family. My family is there whenever I fuck up. Whenever I do anything wrong, don't worry. I got family. They're always there for me. But as far as relating to my family and having them understand me, or me even understanding what the heck they mean at times, it just is what it is. We don't agree. We don't see eye to eye on everything. So, H-I-M-Y-M. I'll never put in. Not that I need it. Whoa. Where is Superman? Guys, I'm just upset these days. I'm upset that I still have not found anyone that really gets me. I need somebody that gets me. I just want somebody who I can relate to. And quite honestly, I have a lot of people to talk to, a lot of people to bounce ideas off of, a lot of people to just chat with, communicate with. I haven't found jack shit with somebody that I can share a true, meaningful, and I don't mean to put anybody else down, but real, heartfelt connection with. I know I've shared good connections with people. It goes much deeper. I don't love anyone. Plain and simple. I have bros. I've got friends. I've got people I could share a good time with. But I have no real, absolute, deep connection to share this world with. I've got a fucking piece of plastic. I got a piece of plastic. I just want somebody. I want somebody who I can not worry about being distracted during conversation with. Who I can just talk to and have them listen. Thinking about putting this date paste in there. And you know what? I really don't care. It's going to be really hard to rustle this stuff around, but alright, let's try it anyway. Whoa, 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 where is Superman? Cheers to y'all. Whoa, oh, I need Superman. Alright, folks. Yeah, we can end on a cycle of love. I think y'all know where I might be going. And quite honestly, I don't even know if I'm going to post this or not. I feel good enough to say that, yeah, I don't care. I really don't care who listens, who sees. I was going to go into the Truman Show. I never really did go into that, did I? So yeah, I don't believe that I'm the center of the universe, or that I'm the whole reason that a whole world is watching, or that I'm the one person that everybody's revolving around. But I'll be darned if it sometimes feels like that. It does feel like it, but I see more of a misinformation or uninformation rather than like people are overly informed and just have this unique sense of, backstabbing, which is what it is. I don't want to. I really don't. I can't think of life like that. Or at least I choose not to. I'd want to, in the sense that it would make everything a lot easier. Like, it does feel like everyone's just out to get me. It's like everyone's, and I know, what about your loved ones? It's really easy to put, I've seen it. It's really easy to put on a fake smile. It's so easy. I can do it. It's not hard to act like you love someone that you hate. It's not, I may act, I may not want to do that, but it's still not like it's not impossible. And to say like, oh, your family will never do that. I don't think so either, which is why I'm not on that game, but I don't think it's impossible either. I don't think it's impossible that, I'm in a dome, I'm in a fucking bubble where everybody's just looking down on me and waiting for me to make the right decision when I just don't see it happening. I don't actually think that's actually happening, but I kind of wish it was, because then I would actually want to stay alive. I would actually want to be alive if I thought the world did see me as the center of the universe. But I know it's not, so it's like, who cares? Who cares if I'm here anymore, if I last anymore, if I get through the next day? I really, really just don't care. And I know there's so many more people out there like me that could really use help. I've always preached about 22 a day, 22 vets a day. I feel like I'll be one of them very soon. It's really hard to say it, but there's just more out there. There's more people out there just like me who are just sick and tired of seeing this bullshit. They're sick and tired of seeing what's going on all around the world. They're sick and tired of flipping through the TV screens, flipping through the channels, or turning the phone on and flipping through this or that. It's like every other scroll is a good video that gives you just enough hope to keep scrolling, but the very next video is just enough disappointment to make it seem as if all is lost. And I just don't know where I stand anymore. I really don't. I could live forever with what's inside here. I'm sorry, I couldn't. I really, really could, though. Like, this is so bomb, bro. Bras and sisters, it really is. It's perfect stuff. I wish somebody could make this into a business. I wish this were the standard. Like, if this were the standard, we'd all be healthy, except for, those with nut allergies. seed allergies or anything allergies. You're allergic, don't fuck with this shit. But shoot, I don't know. I can't please anybody. So, this is probably worthless. I can't please anybody, although I want to please everybody. It's that simple. Like I can't help those that see the opposite side. Like if you keep on sitting there thinking, like, well, you're wrong there, or that's not how I would think, or that's not me, or this is me. Yeah, man, I'm not talking to you, right? I'm talking to a screen, right? There's a lot more than what you are listening to, I'm just talking to the camera. You want a full-fledged conversation that still probably won't even mean anything to you. You got to listen to a lot of years It'll never make sense to most people. Even all my videos posted will never make sense to most people. And I get that. I'm totally fine with that. I don't want to make sense to most people. I'd rather me just be lost. I really would. I wanted me to have this glorious information, this glorious answer, truth, that, everybody could gain some sort of knowledge from, and learn just something from. But I don't think I'm meant for that. I don't think I'm meant for people to actually learn something from. I'm more or less here to challenge people on what they think is right or something. I don't know. And it's like I'm not here to agree with anybody. I'm really not here to agree with anyone. And if I did ever sound like I agree with you, whatever. I don't want to toot anybody's horn. I really don't. I'm not here to toot horns and make anyone feel better. I do, I want people to feel better, but I'll be darned if I've ever really heard a truth that resonates. I've told you my truth. I told you what I thought is true. Not like 100 times out of 100, I'm going to preach God's word. I'm going to preach Jesus and God. Beyond that, to make it a complete sentence, repent to Jesus, believe in Jesus, one way Jesus, love. I know this still isn't, I lost the sentence a while ago, but love your neighbor, love Jesus, repent, and let him lead. There's endless definitions that go into that, but that's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to do. Those that get it, and those that don't, try somebody else. Look for someone else to gain another truth from. If not, I don't know if. No, I do know. No, I don't know. I want to think that Jesus and God or whatever made every single human being savable, right? Even Jeffrey Dahmer is respectable enough to be saved and be forgiven, right? I do believe that. I truly do. Every single child trafficking, every single child trafficker, child molester, child killer, child rapist, I believe them to be worthy of saving. So kill me. I really hope that somebody out there feels so against this that they kill me. Good luck, because I have a lot of rage and anger built up as well. So killing me might be difficult, but quite honestly, like right now, I don't care. I just want to get this over with, and figure out the truth, because, once death happens, I think there is an ultimate truth to be had. I've thought of a life where you don't learn about the truth right after death. There's a lot more to it than that, and there's more to seek out, and maybe you become a dog, or maybe you realize that this answer that you had before was wrong, so you got to go backwards in life, or you've got to figure this out once again, or blah, 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 blah. I don't care. I really don't. I've got emotions, so perhaps I'll put up a fight, but I don't care about death. I don't whatsoever. So yeah, I don't really care what happens next. I'm happy where I'm at. I really am. Don't get me wrong. I know this video sounds very down and downtrodden, or doesn't sound very good, but quite honestly, I made amends. I'm happy where I'm at. I'm joyful and thankful to be where I'm at in life. And, you know, I'm happy to have come this far. I'm surprised, quite honestly, that I've come this far. But yeah, I'm pretty close to being done. I wish it would just end. Can't end with this many calories in front of you. There's probably a good 20,000 calories sitting underneath my nose. Yeah. 20? Yeah, definitely. At least 10. 5? No, 20. What I'm thinking is you live off of like 500 calories a day. But even then, you're looking at 40 days. Well, yeah, I guess that would make sense. I was talking about the whole barrel, not just one mix. So 1 month per batch. And I've got at least, oh God, I've got so many. I've got so much. Yeah. I've got enough nuts to last me 2 years. Maybe powder for a year. But yeah. I mean, I would have to get like the honey upgraded within 6 months, or the butters upgraded in a month or two, maybe 3 or 4. Maple syrup, I just bought a big jug, so that's good. But yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Anyway, catch you on the flip side. Sorry for taking so long, and good luck with this upload. See you in the next video, if there is one. God bless, live expressively. I love you all. I'm out.